Hello, it's Greg, the Uber driver. Today is Tuesday, July the 18th. It's about 8:07 p.m. And I want to talk a little bit about insurance. Homeowners insurance has gotten to be incredibly expensive in Florida. We are 4 times the national average, and people's insurance actually is significantly more because that's using an average of $6,000, and it's a lot more expensive than that. I was talking to a friend of mine today who lives in West Palm, and her insurance has increased the last 4 years from $5,000 a year, which is a little over $400 a month, to $17,000 a year, almost $1,500 a month. More than 4 times increase, 400% increase in 4 years. Most people can't afford that. People in Florida right now many can't afford to keep their homes because of the insurance. That's number one. So that's a big factor. Number 2, people are having trouble obtaining insurance. If you have a mortgage on your house, you're required to have insurance on it. You can't get the mortgage without the insurance. If you buy your house with cash, you don't have to have insurance. But then obviously you're running the risk if we have a storm, we have a flood, we have a hurricane, then obviously you are self-insuring in a way and you're running the risk. But if you have a mortgage, you have to have insurance. Over the last 18 months, 15 companies have placed moratoriums on writing insurance. That means they've stopped writing insurance in Florida. And 4 have voluntarily left the market, with the 2 most recent. Farmers Insurance announced about 8 or 10 days ago that they would stop writing new policies, and once the 100,000 policies that they currently have in effect expire, they would not renew those. AAA Insurance also announced that they would stop writing new policies in Florida. So 2 more have left. So I also have had a couple of conversations with some realtors, and they're indicating to me that this is definitely impacting the real estate market, which makes a lot of sense. One, if people can't afford the insurance, that reduces the number of buyers. Number 2, if people can't get insurance and they need a mortgage, that's also going to impact the number of buyers. It's also going to impact the value of the houses or the condos. All this is greatly impacting the real estate market. And then Florida, as you know, super expensive the last 3 years because of COVID, which has driven everybody to Florida. And now housing is really priced crazy. And so we've got the potential real estate bubble with that, and we've got problems with insurance. All this is coming together to be a big insurance real estate problem coming to Florida. Okay, I told you about the tourist leaving and not coming long before it hit the news, and I'm telling you about this now. This is coming to Florida. I'm reading on the ground. I'm reading what people are saying. I know what my insurance has done, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. How much things have increased. And you have to have it. If you have a mortgage, you have to have the insurance. It's not an option. So, or you self-insure, and, you know, if you have a big storm and you lose everything, well, it's just too bad you lose everything. So that's kind of where things are with real estate and insurance in Florida, and that's another massive problem. It's also going to affect whether people stay in Florida or whether people come to Florida. So these, to me, sound like problems that maybe somebody should be dealing with. Now, who would that be? Who should possibly be dealing with these issues? Who regulates insurance in the state of Florida? Oh, the legislature and the governor under the Department of Insurance regulate insurance and can either help or hurt the insurance companies. Now, they did pass a law a year ago, but basically that law was done nothing to help shore up things, because if they did, why would 15 companies announce moratoriums to stop writing insurance, and why would 4 more companies leave? Did they really help? Don't think so. And the governor's response was, when he was asked about this a while back, well, there'll be more insurance companies after the hurricane season, and we'll just pray we don't have a storm. That's your plan? You want to be president of the country, and that's your plan in Florida for dealing with hurricanes and the insurance and real estate problem that we've got? Guys, this guy is not too bright. I don't care whether he went to Yale and Harvard. Maybe he cheated on everything, like, you know, Trump went to Wharton. Hello! You know, I don't care. I went to business school too. I also have a master's in business from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And I'm not an imbecile like some people, perhaps. But another whole story. You can certainly judge me as you want. That's okay. I don't care. I don't take offense to any of my criticism on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or any of the other stuff. And by the way, somebody's been stealing all of my videos and putting them in their YouTube channel. So I love that. And they're getting tons of views off of them. So those little witches. But we'll say the witch word only. But that's another story. But I guess it's supposed to be flattering. And apparently Joy Reid from MSNBC has reposted some of my stuff. Another one of my followers told me that today. So I guess, I don't know if that's a good thing or it's a good thing. I love Joy Reid. Joy, I love you. If you reposted any of my videos, thanks. This is great. Good old Greg, the Uber driver here in South Florida. And so I'm kind of rambling now, but that's kind of it. But this is a major problem, guys. And this needs to be dealt with. And nobody's dealing with it. Nobody's dealing with it. What your solution is? You hope we don't have a hurricane and maybe more insurance companies will come in. When? What's going to bring them in? I don't think so. We need a plan. We need action. We need something done. And I'm the only one that seems to be talking about, except a few realtors and others are people are quietly saying things. But this is what's going on, and this is going to come. So you watch, mark my words, just like I told you about the tourism. And that finally started showing up in Forbes and the Wall Street Journal and other major publications. This is coming too. This tidal wave tsunami is on the way. The alligator is under the water waiting for the prey to come down to take a drink. And the drink is coming because we all have to take a drink. And it is coming if this is not solved. So this problem needs to be dealt with. So I'm calling out the governor. I'm calling out the legislature. I'm calling everybody. This is a major problem, guys. You need to wake up. And if you're a homeowner, you need to wake up. You need to start complaining because things aren't great. You just don't see the danger. A lot of people are blind to a lot of things, and I certainly don't see everything. But I see this, and this is coming. Have a great night. Love to get your feedback, and I need to go try to drive and make a little more money.